wanted to say that the match is gonna be Yannick's, Vortex, myself, and I don't know how to pronounce the other guy. He starts with D. There he is, DRXPZTM. But apparently Vortex is not there and he gets replaced by Zaitzer, who did not qualify yesterday for this. But it doesn't make it really easier because Zaitzer is also a very good player. So we will start now. My first match, so now against Yannick and Zaitzer and the Dirks TM guy. What we will do now is 5 rounds per map on all the 5 maps, so 25 rounds in total, and that's it. No finalist, no cup mode, it is just rounds. 25 rounds in a row. And whoever has the most points and who has the second most points, those 2 players will go on into the next round, which would be the semi-final. This is the quarterfinal. So I drove all the maps today a bit. I should be at least warmed up on them. I don't know if I found all the tricks for consistency or for fast pace, but I did improve some of my PBs heavily. Also my pace in theory is way better. Yeah, I really don't know if it makes it easier or more difficult against Zaitzer. I think it's similar. Let's go. Ah, fucked up there. You know the drill, 10-6-4-3 is the point system. You kinda need 10 pointers if you want to prevail. It is a shit point system. You saw my loading solo championship matches, maybe the point system is a big issue for me. So I need to risk. Oh shit, I got another bad transition here. I'm getting second. Behind Zaitzer, but that is of course not that helpful. Because now both of them have a 10 pointer, is exactly what I don't want. Then rather Yannick wins another round, I get another 3rd place. Now I lose 4 points on Zaitzer instead. What the heck? What was Zaitser's ending? He was far behind me, and then he even overtook Yannex in the end. What the heck? Only 2 players advance. Yeah, this is not working so great. I think Vortex wouldn't have been better. Wouldn't have done better than what Zaitser does until now. Because it's not like I drive bad, I'm very consistent here. And the pace is okay. Yeah, this is like exactly how all my loading solo championship matches went. And Zaitser even lucky that he gets there. That I'm just missing this one 10-pointer, and both of my opponents got now 2 10-pointers each. Would be important. Oh, they all failed. Let's get the other 1 second. Yeah, nice. That's important. Who was the retard that came up with it? Nadio. It's just the standard point system, and then people just didn't change it. Because in earlier games it was too difficult. Like the Nadio point system was just 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then in matches with only 4 players, people just decided to use then just this 10, 6, 4, 3. Because in the beginning you didn't have really different plugins or anything that you could easily change the point system, and people just went with that and didn't change it, and then it became the standard point system. I was always having the opinion that this is just garbage. Now we have all the chances to do different point systems. Why getting stuck with still that shit one? You can basically also just count the amount of wins by every player, and it's kinda matching then the same result. Ah, damn, Yannick's got me. And you see it, such a small difference now makes such a huge difference in points. It's either I win 4 points on him or he wins 4 points on me. He had a good ending yesterday always here, so I kinda expected him to overtake. I was risking it. I was just finishing a bit too far right and that was it. Ah, got slowed down, shit. Oh. Nice. Nice, nice. He also failed there. I got good speed at least. That's good speed. The mean thing with that section where it just crashed is that you have to enter the wall as early as possible to have a controlled exit, but you can't enter the wall before the turn because there's no plastic. Good speed. Ah, nice. Wow, what the time as well. 69. Yannick won the knockout yesterday on this map. Nice. Oh shit, it decides ahead. Oh, my time is better than what I expected. I have to say, I expected a much slower time. I didn't have the best ending. Most important thing is that Sizer does not win. But it was Yannick's ahead. I hoped it was Yannick's ahead. Ah, beautiful. Sizer wins again. It's all a bit closer. I mean, at least Yannick is losing a few points on me at the moment, but I think that Yannick has a higher chance to make a comeback than Sizer. So nothing is safe here. I hope that wasn't too safe. It's fine. Alright. Important. This is just a quarterfinal. I qualify for the semifinal then. If I win this, then I have probably the better seed. If that really makes a difference in the end, I don't know. Okay. In 5 rounds I got twice a landmark there. Beautiful. Should have cost me so much that a win is probably impossible. Well, I take those. They are important. Every win is important. Oh, and look who's second. Ha! That's very helpful. Third map done. I can quickly lose this lead again if I get no wins now and they get always the 10 pointers in both of them. That goes very quick. But the situation is not bad for now. PB by 7/10. but that's just because I didn't finish my good attempts when I played the map earlier. Sights are actually dropped down. At this point I was happy with second. I mean, if I get no second places, they would be fine with that lead that I have. Just third places, you can never be happy with the third place in this point system. It's like, it's basically the same as last. So when I'm on third, like now, then I have to risk the rest of the round. Or maybe improve this. When it's a safe second place in my situation, I can bring that home now. Ah, rip. I don't know the safe way here. Yeah, that was a winnable round, to be honest. They were both not doing that well. No, okay. Good map for Yannex. Yeah, that was close. What the heck was that gear slowdown? a second behind them. But I have nothing to lose. As I said, you don't really want to finish in third. If I try to stay close to them, they still have to make the finish. The fast finish. Not really risky, but the fast finish. If they fail, I might pass. I failed myself. Damn, I would have passed sides. Ah. Okay. Map is over. Wasn't as good of a map then for me now. The good thing is that it was only one of them getting the 10 pointers, the other one didn't. Hence the gap to the knockout is quite huge still. But you see also that Yannex with some 10 pointers, he can catch up to me. It's only 8 points now. Last map. Now being second or last is a difference. Also second place is still worth a bit. But being third or fourth is really, that doesn't matter. That does really not matter. It didn't touch the water, man. Hallo. What the fuck? I got wet wheels. The interesting thing is that Scandia just tries through the water. But then more straight, so he doesn't need to steer that much, but I really didn't like that line either. Yannex has a good lead over Sideser. But just surviving, this is definitely helpful. Ah, nice. The other one gave me 1 point here. Thing is, of course, that I might lose my first place in this match. Bad gear. I was very close to the very good gear, but now it was the worst possible. Lost easily half a second, maybe even more. But now first, no. But only by a bit. And I almost lost it there. But at least ahead of Yannex. Good time by Sideser. 1:00.6. I had a run where I would have finished such a time if I didn't fail to finish. But after my poor start that I had now again, this was just not possible anymore. I mean, it was possible, I was ahead of him, of course, so... What the Sighter's ending? I was battling with Yannex and not with Sightser. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, so I'm safe. I qualified for the next stage. The last round will decide if it is Yannex or myself that that will win this match. I don't know if that plays a big role because of server 4. In server 4 we have Skandir and Heath together. So no matter if you play against first or second seed of that server, it doesn't matter. It's both crazy. Ouch. That was almost the worst fail ever. GG! I had so much speed over the bridge, I was never jumping that far. And because I was looking at my distance to the other players, I completely missed that I'm over jumping. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, playing the maps actually helps. I can tell you, it's a small trick, but just playing the maps like offline, learning them, that is actually helpful for your overall performance. Yeah, but psst, don't tell anyone. I've already the 2 next servers. So, the next match will start at 3 p.m. I have 18 minutes to do whatever I want to. Most sense makes training the maps further. So the worst I did on this. But you see, I needed pace now. No? I said yesterday, the knockout is a completely different story. That's just about surviving. I got 7th seed with that somehow. But Sidesauce, yeah, he was knocked out. He didn't make it through the knockout. He was out. He replaced now Vortex because Vortex wasn't able to play. But Sidesauce was basically on the same level in this format now than Yannex and myself. It's only about like how many wins does each player get. And luckily, I this time was able to get some wins, but some of them were only possible due to pace, not because all 3 others crashed and I lucked myself a 10-pointer in. I needed the pace in this format. And in the next match, it will be similar. We will play CupMode with Finalist. But surely it's also 10-6-4-3 then. And it's kinda the same shit, only that you even have to win a round when you're Finalist, so even one more first place is needed. And the opponents may be then even better. As I said, there were some incredible matches. I see the admin writes now a message. Also the other servers were also crazy. So it's definitely not gonna get easier. I can tell you that we had Artis, Valegen, Alucci, and Discord doesn't show me completely. I have to do it like this. Also, Artis, Valegens, Quadere, and Alucci was the server, where I think that Artis and Valegen are the favorites to come through. Then we got my server, where Zaitzer now had to drop out. Then we got server 3 with Raistlin, Goliath, Surtalion, and Ice. So the 3rd seed may be a bit easier, but then comes Ice with the 4th seed together with Raistlin and Goliath. So that's very open for me. And then we got the craziest server, Scandia and Heath, ended up together in one server with Leica. And Leica was the top seed from the knockout. Scandia was worse than Leica, and Heath was super bad after his win on the first map in the knockouts. He dropped to 14th, no, or 13th. He dropped to 13th in the knockout qualifier, and he had the worst seed of the server. But yeah, Leica, Scandia, Heath, and then with Mokura, who is then, I guess, as chanceless as the player that was now on our server. Congrats everyone for this step. If you are eliminated, this channel will disappear for you in the next minutes. So far I don't know who made it on all the other servers. And who will then actually be my match. Who will be in my match. Ach komm schon. Oh. That finish, man. Okay. We got my match, which is gonna be, oh god, against players that I don't like to play against. I mean, okay, we have a lot of these players that are then tough to play against, but it has to be. I really thought they do it differently. Yeah, so, also, following thing, I was wondering about that yesterday. If you have 4 servers, and on every server you have a first place and a second place, yeah? How would you merge these 8 players then together? I think the most amount of sense would be if the first place, also if then in a semi-final, you have then 2 semi-final groups with 4 players each. And the most sensible thing I thought would be that in each semi-final you have 1 player from each server. So 1 player from quarterfinal A, 1 player from quarterfinal B, 1 from C and 1 from D. And then you make basically from 2 quarterfinals the first place and from 2 quarterfinals the second place. And that you make for both of these servers. It is actually the case, the dumb way is what I do, where it doesn't matter if I beat Yannex or not, I will just meet Yannex again. Because why not? We just play together, why not again? So the 2 players that qualified from server A and the 2 players that qualified from server B, they are now merged together. So it didn't even matter. And as I expected, in server A it was Artis and Valegen getting through, and then Yannex and myself from server B. The other server, as I expected, Scandia and Heath, and Raistlin and Ice. By the way, we have to write a big F into the chat for Leica. He got 4th place in the knockout. And then he gets Scandia and Heath on the server with that good seed. And now he's out. Amazing, right? But yeah, Ice made it in Raistlin, that means Goliath is out. Yeah. I mean, at least I don't have to play against Gandia and Heath now. But Artis, Valeg and Yannex, that's so stacked as well. It just feels so dumb that it didn't matter at all if I beat Yannex or not. Like, what if now in the next match Yannex beats me and he gets second, I'm third and I'm out? Huh? And there it matters then. But who gets first and second doesn't matter. I mean, the semi-final server would be difficult anyway, as I said. No matter if I get the first or the second place, it would be better to get the first place of server 4. Yeah, it would be better to get the first place of server 4 to not have to deal with that second place and then a first place from another server. But it would have been anyway a difficult match, because also on the other server we have now a lot of great players that you could easily lose to, so yeah. It's such a weird system though. Just merge two quarterfinals together now. Make it so unimportant who got first and who got second. I thought that at XP Evo with Barbos and Arsox, Barbos was in the loser bracket, always dominating his matches, and Arsox just barely getting through. What if, in the consolidation match, Barbos has a worse match, and Arsox beats him, and then Arsox is the better player in the tournament, because he beat Barbos in that one moment where it mattered. And all the other times where Barbos was far in front, it didn't matter. Because they were of course also playing then every single match together. But that's just how loser bracket works, of course. Naja. Also if it was difficult to get first places on the quarterfinal and these important 10 pointers, it will be more difficult now. And remember, it is CupMode with Finalist, so you have to win in the end. A round. One more try, and I join the server. This is something that happens to me quite sometimes, that I get this kind of two-wheeler and I get a slowdown towards the bug slide. Okay, good. Oh, he wants to start immediately. I wanted to try this one bug slide once. Good luck, have fun. Gonna restart. Respawn this. I have a better line here. It didn't really matter. Up 2 with good times. Somehow the ending doesn't work now in rounds. The ending was very good on my training earlier. It's a very gear heavy map here. All these parts you can lose a lot if you're in the wrong gear. And the level is high. Oh my god, I caught up so much. My ending was good now. 50-9 and I'm last. What the fuck, eh? Oh god, what are these gear changes? Ah, that wasn't great. Oh. I'm not surprised that I lost the third place there. I mean, in the quarterfinal this map was also not going that great. Even though I thought that with my pace that I have now it would look better. But they are actually doing 52 consistent, which is quite good. The good thing for me so far is that Yannex is consistently winning. I mean, I need top 2 in the end. And I'm not far away from top 2. If always the same guy takes the first place, you know? But props to Artis who got always second. With always second, he of course gets a bit of an advantage at least. But still he will be annoyed by how often he gets denied the 10 points by Yannex. But that he cannot create a bigger gap to us. I mean, I would be annoyed in that situation. Now he has the chance. I'm close to Yannex. So I need to risk to maybe get second. Yeah, of course. Yeah, what is this ending? I lost 3/10 on him and it didn't even look bad at first. But yeah, not the greatest start. 120 points is the limit. 5 rounds per map still. It's quite a bit annoying with CupMode. You get into Finalist mode, then map change maybe, yeah. And then you have 5 rounds on maybe your worst map as Finalist. Then you're kinda in the mud. Also this little ramp cut that I did there, I was now twice in a row touching. Not so great. As if... I really thought that my performance would bring me some more points, but never a top 2. And that's what I said. This point system, you need top 2, especially wins. But you see that Artis at least got some point gap to us, because he was always top 2. And third or fourth, it doesn't matter. Like Valegen and myself, we are just then close together. Naja, okay. So, now, this map. Seems like same map order. Oh, yeah. I don't like this roof it. It's so inconsistent for me. Sometimes the car bounces away so much. What the heck was that, man? I never had such a bad one. That's very bad. Ortiz wins the round. That will make the whole thing very difficult now. So far, not much luck in this cup. I mean, my round was over after that roof hit. Yeah, we have to say if they continue like that, then they will just better. Even though I beat Yannex in the first match. Yeah, that's the thing. I beat him earlier, but now it matters more. Like, Yannex could have been knocked out as well against Side, so you have to see that. But Ortiz is doing very good so far, not a single mistake by him. Oh! Damn it. What a good ending. Okay, I jinxed Ortiz at least. At least one good thing. But these 10 pointers, that would have been nice now. But on the other hand, I was 4th going into the end. Yeah, that's the annoying thing of this part. You're a freewheel, so you cannot release in order to get around when you see it does not work. You have to just YOLO. Yeah, this is like this typical Artis and Yannex have like the same amount of wins now. And with that you have exactly the 2 players going away. In the beginning it looked like only Yannex wins the rounds, and then we would have stayed close to Artis at least. Yeah, need very good maps now to catch up the point deficit. Oh god, I got the land bug again. At least it's warm up. Also the land bug kinda happens exactly on the border between the blue and the gray. But this is like where I want to land. To have a good line for the next turn. It's quite annoying. I was distracted by... Oh my god. Lol. Why was I having a good round and then it's Valegen in front of me? Then Valegen would deny me the 10 pointer, but he must have failed as well. Okay, a 10 pointer, nice, let's go. Sadly, I can't use this opportunity. I mean, Artis is on a godlike one, I guess. No, it's not. My one was just then so slow with that clip. Ah. Yeah, it's actually beatable. Fuck. You see, I beat the time that Artis drove last round. I hate that part, I hate that part. If that didn't exist on this map, I would do really good here. Because apart from that section, I'm feeling very confident on this map. Yeah, it's back and forth. I got now 2 10-pointers on this map, which is helpful, but then also 2 annoying rounds. I drove 0.8, also he wins with 0.9. It is beatable, it is not easy, but the second place definitely would have been easy. Naja. Both of the rounds I lost in that tight section. And it was a good round, but yeah, that clip is a bit random with the transition. But I think that they have this time really good rounds. Or? Well, they lose in the end. Why I lost in the end? Against Verlegen, what? It's again only a 0.9. Like, I was thinking that my run was very good, but I don't know how much I actually lost with that clip. But you see, they are still next to each other. It's annoying. We need a lot of denies then in the finalist mode. I really hope to be closer. To only need a few denies. But we need a lot of denies now. It's crazy. And Verlegen doesn't seem trained enough at the moment, or also not having the momentum to drive faster than them. Also Verlegen really didn't do that well so far. Whoa! What the fuck was this, man? I never have seen that. I've never failed there. Man, I'm fighting for the first place and then this happens. What the fuck? And then I even need to respawn that. What? I could have won that round. Depends on his time, of course, but I was definitely equal or close to him at least. Verlegen wins the round. There's just no luck. Of course I do not win. Of course I do not get a 10-pointer now. Ah. Incredible. I think he was finalist. Was very helpful that I have beaten Yannex in the previous round. So this could be already the last round now if Artis wins the next. Five bad gears in a row. I'm a second behind Valegen, however. Valegen crashes. I have to beat Artis, and that's only half a second. Now it's more, so go Valegen. Don't fail the finish, Valegen. Don't fail the finish, Valegen. He didn't fail the finish, yay. Yeah, what is this time by him? That's crazy. Oh. That's annoying. So one of them is Dodge, but the other one will be quite a bit ahead of me. If that's Artis, it's over. It's Valegen. Yeah, chanceless. Even if he misses the fast finish. Okay, so also Artis couldn't make it yet. Valegen and myself are now equal. The thing is, yet now that Yannex is gone, we only have to beat Artis to get 10 pointers. Now basically Valegen and myself, we were always close together because we barely got 10 pointers. Now it basically counts also between us. And that was seemingly a good map here for him. And even though I did much better than him till now, these two 10 pointers make him equal again. So this map here has to make it. I have 96 points. I still need at least 3 rounds in order to get into the finalist myself. But Artis was good on this map in the knockout yesterday, so don't have your hopes too high. Are you allowed to accelerate, man? It was just taking a break there. Also at other parts. It's a weird thing with this map. Okay, what are these times? 59.8. And RT is also faster than my PB. Okay, I can improve my PB, but... I've seen that already in another competition, that Valegen made like such a huge comeback. That's why it's very annoying to play against him. But that only works when in the important stage of the cup, his best map's coming up. Had barely any speed. But Valegen is on another run. At the moment I'm not even afraid of RT's winning. I'm afraid that Valegen will take the second place in this match. Because somehow I have to beat him on this map. Yeah, also the situation is as follows. Valegen will be finalist after the next round, no matter what. I need definitely a second place now. What? Don't get that any fast at the moment. It's really annoying. They're very close together. I need Artist to fail to fall behind me. He won it. It is Valegen who failed. Yeah, these times were a little bit too fast. Also the winning times. We played third? Oh god. Wait, he didn't finish. Valegen didn't finish. I led third. Whatever reason he has. Wait, no, it ends anyway. Weird. Yeah. As I said, you need the 10 pointers. The pace was quite huge on almost every map. Only the Team NF block map, I had the pace to get a lot of wins in theory, but I only got 2 out of 5. But yeah, on other tracks, it was kinda tough. I mean, yeah, the Gymnasium map, maybe. It was not easy there. So I don't think that that one of them will not play the final. So I guess that I'm out there. But and GG. I mean, in the end, it didn't look like I could have made it on that map. Ralegen was too fast, and Artis also drove a 100.1 in that final round. I didn't really get the good starts. I always had a bad gear again in that start, so quite annoying for me on this map actually. It's just a straight driving and I get such huge gear downs on it. And I'm already too far behind to really make a difference. And they played very flawless on that.